Hello everyone, I am CXP, or Thomas, and this is my Dark Souls 2 review. I love Dark Souls. I love it a lot. I've got 60 hours in, and I've been playing Dark Souls 2 since it came out. I'm really excited for this game. And this is actually my second playthrough in G+, and it's a lot different. The first new game, because the enemies are obviously tougher, you take way more damage, and because there are new enemies, different areas, I love this a lot, and of course you go with base mechanics and stuff. What I like about Dark Souls 2 is, well, it's difficult, it's challenging you. It punishes you for mistakes you make, it doesn't hold your hand. And yeah. So, when you screw something up terribly, it will punch you in the face for it. Hey, right there. Anyway, let's go to game mechanics. Mechanically, the game is pretty much the same, except for rolling, which is different now. There are no more invincibility rings from what I've seen. Gotta, like, time it out. And your weapons, when they hit the wall, they were bouncing off. I love the storyline. There's still a deep underlying storyline. And oh, shit. Oh god. I don't know. I love Dark Souls 2 because it's still got a deep underlying storyline, just like the first one. I think it's even harder than Dark Souls 1. And enemies do not respawn anymore, which I like and do not like, because sometimes, like Katana I have, took me so many kills in the Iron Keep just against Katana. I guess it's a low drop items. So much more humanities, so you can't heal yourself with humanities. You got human effigies, and restores your humanity. You still get invaded while undead or hollow, which I like. So yeah. This is my first review I've actually ever done. I'm not very good at it, in case you can't tell. Back to game mechanics, I guess. Rolling by itself has changed a lot. There are no more invincibility frames from what I've seen, like I just said. And I figured that's the NPC. You can kind of with the ability for the stun locking, you can actually get around it, but enemies will be pushed back, so try to stun lock it. Backstabs have changed too, so you can actually get hit while doing backstabs, probably get smacked out of it. You got with this mechanic, life changes. You're not healing for a while, so. Oh yeah, there's a good effigy. Reverse your hollowing. That's good. Whenever you die, you lose a small chunk of your health, and you can't get it back until you turn it back to the bosses are different. ish. Like, some bosses are really easy, like these guys, the skeleton lords. What I've seen, there's 3 of them, and whenever they die, but, the online mechanic of this game has changed too, and so they have better networks, but they're still buggy. The game's bugged too, still, but that's expected from any game that just came out. Anyways, sucker reviews. I like the mechanics of this game. Mechanics have added, like, you can actually use shields as viable weapons now, so that's pretty cool. So, if anyone who played Dark Souls and, like, watched only Afro videos and saw the wall, and you can actually become the wall if you want to. So, you're not going to. This game punishes you a lot more for using stamina. So when you waste stamina in Dark Souls, you can kind of waste it and get away with it, but in this one, if you start wasting your stamina, you're going to get deeply punished for it. Go with gameplay. This game looks fan-friggin-tastic. This is on a 360. Nothing that's any different from the PS3 version. But even for not being on PC, it still looks amazing. You know, they added a new mechanic for combat. It's the dual wield stance. So if you have 2 weapons of the same class, like you have 2 katanas, you can dual wield your katanas. But the requirement to dual wield like that is your stats have the stat requirement for it. Like my black steel katana. It's 1425, but for me to dual wield 2 of them, I need to have 24 strength and 31 dex. So you have to have 1.5 amount of the normal stuff of the stat requirement to dual wield. One wheel skeletons are back, by the way. They're less aggressive than all in this area. So far. But they're still a pain in the ass. It's possibly the easiest boss we get. And here's my thought on this is that the first game that you go through, the first playthrough, is just a warm-up for what's about to come. Because NG Plus, it is an anal rodeo. It's I am being doubly serious here. It might as well be an anal rodeo. Because it is that hard. And things betwixt the starting area. Hell, it's a tutorial level. And the new game, in the first playthrough, there are little mole dog things there that you can attack. It's pretty easy to take out. But in NG Plus, they're replaced with Falconeers, and there's a lot of them, and they love to hurt you pretty bad. Thought. So, the first playthrough you go through is just a warm-up, because some bosses will change, and placement of enemies will change. Enemies will also get stronger, smarter. And, it's just, first game you go through is just a warm-up. Like, there's this boss called the Lost Sinner. Spoilers, by the way. If you have not played this game whatsoever. The enemy called the Lost Sinner, well, that's a new one. a boss called the Lost Sinner. You fight her in a completely dark place. So if you get too far away from her and try to cheese her with magic, you're gonna lose your lock on pretty fast. Which is terrible. You can actually turn the lights. You can actually get a torch and turn the lights on. Only if you go to the Belfry Luna and defeat 6 Belltop Gargoyles. Just like Dark Souls, except instead of being 2, it's 6. For pain! Because 3 will spawn pretty much at the start. Oh god. Ain't no rodeo! I didn't know those guys came. So, first game first playthrough, I jumped over there and they left just completely. And this time 2 of them came back. They were done with my shit. And yeah. Storyline wise, the game's pretty deep. Gameplay wise, the game is pretty good. It is improved and slightly deeper in some areas I don't like the rolling. But that's just me. I kind of miss my invincibility frames because now you got hitboxes that you literally just have to physically dodge. It seems like the weight classes have changed. Now it looks like there's only fast rolling and fat rolling, and no rolling whatsoever. So that could be noted. And graphics wise, this game looks amazing. Use it. What else? Oh, atmosphere wise, like the sound and just like the darkness and all that. This game is giving me some anxiety issues. Like, it's like, it is legitimately fucked with me. Oh, fuck! There goes my 9k souls. 9k souls. I had 90k souls. I was using the level up to. Anyways, there are a lot more secrets in this game to find. Like, and there are like very little, but they're still there. Very little illusionary walls to find. But now you unlock them by using a thing called the Pharos Lockstone. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Pharos. I don't know. But yeah, you use the Pharos Lockstone. You can unlock those hidden areas to get different places. Like that's how you get to the Belfry Luna and Belfry Soul. By using a Pharos Lockstone, which is annoying. By the way, you Bellkeeper Covenant guys out there, I fucking hate you. I really despise your existence. That is possibly the worst Covenant in the game. Yeah, I despise it. So, screw y'all. Anyways. Yeah. Personally, if you like games that don't hold your hand throughout the whole playthrough, Call of Duty. And I'm gonna admit it, Battlefield does it too. One of my favorite games, Battlefield, and it holds your hand. Battlefield shooter games will hold your hand throughout the whole entire game, pretty much. Dark Souls throws you into a pit of fire at the beginning of the game. Might as well. Like, you wanna eat? Fight me for it. You're not getting dinner unless you kill me. Cheese the enemies. Cheese the enemies. Cheese the enemies! The guy did. Can't see him anymore. I don't even get to me. Nerds. Da-da-da. Simply, yeah. Snap blades counterattack damage. Fucking Christ! I suck! This game, parrying has changed in the game a lot. Now you gotta do, like, wind-ups. I'm just gonna go through the stats real quick. Alright, stats. You got your soul level, the amount of souls in your possession. Now they added in the required amount of souls it takes for you to level up in the stat menu. And that's how many souls right there that you have used in total. So, yeah. I've used a lot of souls. I need a lot of souls to level up. Vigor, they changed the stat name from Vitality to Vigor. It determines your HP. You get like, I think if I remember, you get like 3 points to your HP when you go into this. Like each time you knock a point up in Vigor, your HP goes up by 3 or 2 points. No matter what stat you choose, your HP will go up by at least 1 point, no matter what. Endurance, your overall stamina, which is exactly the same as it was last time. Vitality, is your equipment load. It says right there. So it helps. Attunement. Now this has changed, and I love how it's changed. Increases your spell slots and boosts your spellcasting speed. So if you want to be a caster and cheese through the Dark Souls 2 game, which, trust me, casters, if you know how to roll and dodge every attack, you might as well be a god in this game, because I've yet to meet an enemy who is insanely weak to magic, except for those cursed guys in the shaded ruins, because those lion guards are just insanely weak, insanely strong to magic. The only thing I've killed them with is physical attacks. Speaking of physical attacks, strength! For heavy, powerful weapons like great swords, ultra great swords, boost your attack. Dexterity, it's for katanas, shimishars, etc., curved blades, stuff like that. Adaptability, this is a new stat, and I love it. It increases your defenses, like your poison, it increases your, poison, bleed, petrify, curse resistance. It also boosts your agility and your poise, which is good. Agility boosts ease of rolling and other actions like using life gems, drinking Estus, using items. Intelligence boosts magic defense and proficiency in sorceries, which is strength in sorceries. And faith. Faith has changed too. Boosts lightning defense and proficiency in miracles. The amount of strong faiths in this game, the amount of spells in this game, they're just really strong. It's just over the top, pretty much. Sorcerers, if you just go straight sorceries, magic stuff, you have 2 really strong spells, Soul Geyser and Soul Vortex. You also have the Crystal Soul Spear. Those are 3 of the strongest sorceries in the game. The 2 strongest pyromancy that I've been able to find are, well, I haven't found the strongest one, but the first one that I found was Flame Swathe. It's a delayed, medium-sized AoE of fire that deals some pretty big damage. And the second one is the Forbidden Sun, which you gotta go through this big quest line to do it. It's fucking retarded. And anyway, it is the strongest pyromancy. You might as well be throwing a sun at the person's face. It is that bad. So, talking about sorceries and all that, the magic, they also have changed black magic to hexes. So, people will probably be thinking that, people who haven't played it, at least, or people who have played it and still haven't figured it out and still think hexes are way overpowered. They have nerfed hexes. They may still have the same power, but the animation effects and the hitboxes on them they've nerfed. Like, for hexes, you need high intelligence and high faith just to use one of the strongest curses. Which is, one of the hexes, which is, Climax. Yeah, weird. Anyways. Climax is, the more souls you have, to use, that you can use, the Climax uses all your souls for a giant burst of damage. And, it just wrecks any opponent it hits. So, yeah. Those are pretty much the strongest spells you can get. Miracles, one of the strongest spells you will be able to get as a miracle, the two strongest spells. Wrath of the Gods, I'm pretty sure. I haven't used it yet, though, but it's always wrecked my HP. The great and powerful Sunlight Spear! Which is always useful, because Sun Bros unite, man. Right? And, as well, sorceries based off of intelligence, miracles based off of faith, pyromancies based off your highest stat. So, oh god! Miracles based off of faith. I already said that. Sorceries, not sorceries. Pyromancies are based off your higher of the two stats. If you have a high faith, if you have a faith that's higher than your intelligence, then your pyromancy will be based off your faith. And if you have higher intelligence, then your pyromancy will be based off your intelligence. I'm not sure. Would it be like if you have an even amount? Probably be perfect. There are two pyromancy flames in the game. The regular pyromancy flame and the dark pyromancy flame. Dark pyromancy flame, based off how hollow you are, which is useful as balls. And it really sucked my mic wasn't on. Go through all of this just for my microphone not to be on. But it is. I just checked my voice recorder and it is on. I don't know you there, you cheeky dick waffle. I love a man player. Yeah, parries, there's a small wind up. The higher your adaptability, the better the faster the wind up is. With 40 adaptability, because agility will max out, and well, this stat will start getting diminishing returns once you hit 38. So, with your adaptability, and yeah, so your parries will pretty much go back to normal when you hit 38. I'm rambling on. I'm not even focusing on anything. Yeah, there's, let's go check the inventory. This is the equipment and stuff. You can hold 3 weapons, different armors, 4 rings now. Rings have weights. So, yeah. Weapons have, weights. You can hold a lot more items now. Arrows still do not have weights. This is the inventory. It's new and improved. And player stats, player info. I'm gonna go over the player info. You got your class, because got your class, your covenant, and then your sin level, which you used to not be able to check. You can write a message this way, so there's no orange soapstone anymore. You got your options. Then quick game. Overall, I give Dark Souls 2 9.5, which is the same thing I gave to Dark Souls 1. I give it a 9.5 because I still see some flaws in this game that could have made it that if they found and fixed the flaws, this game could have been game of the frickin' year. I mean, it still should be game of the year in my opinion because it's a great game, but yeah. Game of the year is probably going to go to Titanfall because everyone loves the first-person shooters. And yeah. So that's my Dark Souls 2 review. If I really missed anything and you guys want to know about it, just tell me and I'll tell you about it. And so yeah, that's me being done. Righty ho! I said righty ho. Wait, not righty ho.